Welcome back, you beautiful beings of love and light. I've had a lot of questions lately about what to do with wrist pain. So there are a lot of stretches that you can do, massaging your wrists, right? You can squeeze the skinny part of your wrist. Spread your fingers wide is the key. So in every posture that you are in when you are doing your yoga practice, spread your fingers wide. Why? Because these little muscles, grab onto your muscles, palpate the muscles at the skinniest part of your wrist. When your fingers are wide, they are taut. They are strong, like the pillars of a building. They are holding up and protecting all of the tiny little bones in your wrists. Your fingers are taut, so all the little joints are being protected. So keep that in mind. Every posture that you are doing, Tadasana, spread your fingers wide. Urdhva Hastasana, spread your fingers wide. You can't see me there. Let me move this up a little bit. Right? Forward fold, Uttanasana. Keep your hands spread wide. Come all the way down. Halfway lift. Keep your fingers spread. Then plant your palms to step back. Fingers spread wide. Step back. Step the other leg back. High plank. Fingers are really spread here. This is where you need it the most. Chaturanga. Elbows to ribs. Keep the fingers wide. Upward facing dog with toes tucked. Fingers are still spread, pressing into the palms. Exhale, hips back. Press even more into the palms, into each one of the fingers. Gaze forward, lift your heels and hop. Still fingers wide, right? Forward fold, fingers spread. Inhale, reach out and up. Look at my hands. My fingers are spread really wide. Exhale, hands to heart. Even in Samastiti, your fingers can be really widely separated. Okay? So this will train your hands' muscle memory to be taut. So now for the massages, or the ways to make them feel a little bit better if you feel that they are hurting after a lot of chaturangas, a lot of planks, side planks. I just taught a class the other day in my Activate and Empower Yourself group that was all about Vashisthasana, side plank, Ekapada Vashisthasana. So hand to big toe when you're in side plank. So you're always on your hands. So just remember to keep those hands, fingers spread super wide. Come take a seat and we'll go through some of the massages for the wrists. So take one hand, spread the fingers wide again. Point your finger and thumb around the skinny part of your wrist. Circles. Make circles here. Massage. Squeeze as much as you'd like to really feel good in the wrist. Use the tips of your fingers and your thumb to massage in, to make that area feel better. Reverse the direction. Does that feel good? Maybe you can fan the fingers like a little butterfly, right? Yeah, nice. So notice here, when your fingers are spread, feel how tight those muscles are. Remind yourself, train your muscles to be that taut. Then bring them together like an oven mitt, like a mitten. Feel how flaccid they are, how soft, how atrophied, right? So we don't want this. So there's a common misconception in yoga that when we do Urdhva Hastasana, our fingers are together, right? We're always in prayer with fingers together, but this is just a gesture. It is not for activating and training the muscles in our body. So we didn't always have wrist problems. People didn't always practice yoga this frequently, right? And we didn't practice it as vigorously. And we all have different body types. My Vatas out there, your wrists might get extremely sore with just a couple chaturangas or sun salutations. And that's understandable because you have the weakest physical build. So change your perception, or sorry, I don't want to tell you to change your perception. Conceptualize it in a different way. Ask yourself why you are doing certain things. Why am I always bringing my hands together at my heart? Can I spread my fingers and bring them to my heart? Does it have the same psychic effect? Does it have the same emotional effect? Does it allow me to connect to my inner truth, my inner divine, just as good? And I have the added benefit of training my muscles, training my physical body to also support me, right? Another great massage exercise to do is come to your knees, and if you want, like I do, to be up on some pillows, do so. I'll turn this way so you can see me a little bit better. Come back on your toes and place your palms, fingertips down, back by your shin. So you're kind of like massaging your shin. This is even good for my people with shin splints. If you have shin splints, tuck your toes so that the tops of your toes face down and massage the palms of your wrists and your wrist creases with your kneecaps. Oh, that feels really good. Also for the thumbs here, we're always like texting on phones. This feels really good for those thumb pads. Let them have a little bit of release, yeah? Really nice. You can also do this just on the floor and just massage your elbows out, right? So have the backs of your palms on the mat, lower your elbows and lift them back up again. So you just massage across the top parts of your wrists. Coming back to kneeling or seated. This is good practice for also for the tips of your toes. If you want to sit in Virasana, tuck your toes under and sit on your heels. This is a really challenging pose. So if you have trouble in Virasana, you can come into this, and anytime you feel too much strain, untuck your toes and sit back on them, on your heels. And then come back again while you are massaging your wrists. So hand out in front of you, stop in the name of love. Stop in the name of love. Pull your fingertips back. And so this is really stretching across the forearm. You can rock back and forth, feel into it. Take a few breaths here, and then draw the fingertips down towards the floor and pull back on the hand, the palm, the knuckles, whatever feels the best for you there. Also, you can rock back and forth. This is massaging across the muscles of the forearm. And then do the other hand. Stop in the name of love. Grab those fingers and pull them back. Ooh, I had kind of forgot about my Virasana pose for a moment. Maybe that'll happen to you too. Multitasking with the physical body. Rock from side to side. One may be stiffer or looser than the other. This one for me isn't as painful, or not painful, but isn't as tight. And then fingertips down, grab onto the knuckles, the back of the palm. And rock side to side here too. Massage through those forearm muscles. Give the wrists a little work, a little release. Yeah. And then come back to center. Hands to heart center. Spread the fingers wide. So I hope this helps you. Just try to remember in each posture that you're in, anytime that your arms are out or up, warrior two, crescent lunge. And give you some more examples, right? High crescent, fingers are spread wide. Warrior two, fingers again, spread super wide. Reverse warrior, palm comes down, fingers are spread wide, reach back. Triangle, straighten the front knee, reach out, fingers are spread wide and come down. Palm is up, Fingers are spread wide here. Extended side angle. Bend in the front knee, reach over the head. Fingers are still spread on both hands. Ardha Chandrasana. Lift the back leg. Flex the back toe. Look at my palms, look at my fingers. I'm still training my wrists to protect themselves. Lower down as light as you can. Cartwheel the hands down, and here it comes. Plant the palms firmly. Spread the fingers wide. Right leg back. Chaturanga, elbows back towards your ribs. Hug into the sides. Inhale, press up to up dog. Exhale, down dog. Your fingers are spread super wide the whole time. Gaze forward, lift your heels, bend your knees, and hop to forward fold. Fingers wide, through chair pose. Reach out and extend the legs up. Urdhva Hastasana, fingers wide. Exhale, Samastiti. Now you try the other side. Just keep telling yourself, you'll get it, and over time it'll be much easier for your wrists to not feel so much strain after so many chaturangas or high planks or side planks. Hope this helped, beauties. Have a wonderful day. Love you. Thanks for watching, Chris.